Well, hey there, friends. It's Crazy Cheap Chick. Let me turn this camera around and show you what groceries I got this week. I spent $121.59 pre-tax at Dillon's. It took 2 trips. So this is 1 trip, and then yesterday I bought a few clearance things because I had to run to Dillon's and get some stuff for my poor mom who's sick. But let me show you what I got today. And then at the end, I'll show you what I got yesterday. Just picked up a few clearance items. But I always start with the stuff that I paid full price for. My yogurt, $5.29. Hamburger buns and hot dog buns are both $1.79 each. This ridiculously priced puff pastry for $6.99. One of the reasons I had gone to Aldi's a while back was to see if they had puff pastry, and they do not. Hamburger, $4.99, and these Johnsonville brats were $3.50. Then the sale items I got were these tortillas for $1.49, and I think these are normally $2.99. So usually their sale items are about half the regular price. Also, these tortillas were $1.49. They're good till March 19th or so, and so I went ahead and got 2 packages. I still had some of this creamer, $1.50, that's pretty cheap. And Folgers was on sale for $6.99. I always buy my coffee when it's on sale. It seems like a can of coffee lasts us about 3 weeks. We go through the coffee, but it's normally priced $10.99. So right there's a savings of $8, and this would be another savings of $3. This would be a savings of $4.50. I mean, you can see how it adds up. Same with this coffee creamer. Coffee creamer is extremely expensive. I've gone back to using just cream, and as you noticed, I didn't buy bread. There's a certain brand of bread I really love called Perfectly Crafted. They raised the price from $4.29 to $4.79, and I said, I'm out. I will only buy it occasionally now. This hand soap, $3.49 and $3.29 on clearance, so I think it's normally $5.99. And then all of these cake mixes. I bought 7 today, and I bought 4 yesterday, but this is where the story comes in. These were marked down from $4.99 to $1.12. $4.99 for a cake mix? Come on, Dolly Parton. Anyway, I thought, well, $1.12, that's okay. Chocolate. I donate some foods, and I also have 7 grandkids. And anytime someone asks me to bring something, I'm going to say, how about a chocolate cake? German chocolate, peanut butter frosting, cream cheese frosting. What do you want? Because $1.12, I probably couldn't even buy the ingredients for $1.12 now that flour and sugar have gone up so much. Well, yesterday, when I didn't even notice it, but they rang up for full price. So I had to contact customer service today, and they did give me a credit of $15, but it was a pain. Now here's some more clearance items. This teriyaki mix, I got one for $1.95, one for $2.64, and I got this roast for $23.48, and it had been $36.72. So you're saving over $10, and there's nothing wrong with this roast. $1 for 4 avocados, and less than $1 for some clearance bananas. I went ahead and bought this. This was on the clearance rack for $4.20. I think I'll put it out in my RV. Well, my poor mom is sick, and so I had to run to the store and pick up some stuff for her. And while I was there, of course, I ran by the clearance rack to see if there was anything, and I found a couple of things, though I'm not doing my main shopping until tomorrow. These rolls were $1.49. This gravy mix was $1.89. I don't normally buy prepackaged mixes, but that was cheap enough. I went ahead and grabbed it. Some milk for $1.12. Today's the 8th, so we've got until the 16th to drink it. This little rolled ham and cheese, but I ate it as a car snack on the way home, sorry. Then pomegranates. Everyone knows how much I love pomegranate. I still can't believe the Pomegranate Council is not sponsoring me. They had these cake mixes on clearance. They were $1.12. They don't expire until December of this year, so I got plenty of time to use these. And I've got a lot of things I need cake mixes for. During the summer, I have my Camp Nana Banana where all the kids come, and I usually make a treat every week. When someone asks me to bring something, I usually bring a cake. So they'll get used. And a package of potatoes for $1. I've already started working on today's salad, and I think the rest of this will go in the salad. As always, we'll have coffee and yogurt and fruit. I've still got plenty of blueberries as well for breakfast. Sometimes John Wayne eats cereal or oatmeal, and I've got plenty of that. I do have hamburger for hamburgers, but I bought this for chili, and I've got everything to make chili, and I just wanted to make sure I had enough hamburger. And then with leftover chili, I like to make chili dogs the next day. And I've got plenty of potatoes, so I could make some fries to go with it. Also, I thought I might make some quesadillas since these were on sale and they had these avocados. And with the tortilla strips, I thought I might make some nachos. We haven't had that in a long time, and I've got the cheese to make cheese sauce and avocados and tomatoes, everything you put on. This just goes into the prepper pantry. I wanted to make sure I had a cream of chicken soup on hand in case I decided to make a chicken pot pie. On Sunday, I think we will have a roast and mashed potatoes and carrots and celery. Kind of looking forward to that. And I bet there'll be plenty of roast left over to make some roast beef sandwiches. And then, of course, we're going to have stir fry. So lots of food. I mean, for my $121, we eat high on the hog. That's all I can say, high on the hog. I'm not skimping. We're eating whatever we want to eat. You can keep your groceries down. You just have to put a little effort into it. You have to kind of start building up your storage pantry and buying stuff on sale, buying more than you need for that week so you can move it into the next week. And it takes work, but you can do it. Now that's a salad. Some leftover fried chicken in it and about 7 vegetables because I'd rather eat my vegetables than take a vitamin. That smells and looks delightful. Roasting potatoes. We haven't had that in a while. Real quickly, show you what I bought at Goodwill today. I spent $45, and that's pretty average for me on a week. I was doing my taxes, and I just added it up, and I averaged $183 a month last year. So I don't shop for clothes anywhere else, really. It's been a long time, but I don't work. It doesn't matter what I wear. I'm going to show you what I got today, though. I really like these pillow pads. We already have 3 of them. And I wanted another one to put in the camper. That way I don't have to pack and unpack stuff. I can just keep it in there all the time. I probably wouldn't have chosen electric blue, but that's what they had. And I paid $2.54 for it. I think these things usually cost about $25. Also, I needed a pair of sheets for the travel trailer. These are just a plain white, and they were $3.82. And the reason is today on Tuesdays I have a senior discount, so that came off a little bit more. Then I bought a few clothes. This shirt here was marked down to $3.71. It's a Liz Claiborne. Nothing special. It doesn't matter what I wear when I'm working in the garden or mowing the yard. This t-shirt here was $1.74. Nothing special. Just a t-shirt. Love to sleep in t-shirts. These pajama pants for $3.62. Got this little sweater for $3.67. It's long. I love my long sweaters. And then I got a bunch of orange stuff, which I was super excited about because I've been watching for orange stuff. Because when I work on a job site, it doesn't matter if I'm just delivering parts. A lot of these big companies, they won't even let you on the site unless you've got all your PPE on, your personal protective equipment. So you've got to wear orange, you've got to have your hard hat on, you've got to have safety gloves on, and safety glasses, depending on what area you're in. So anyway, I got this little pullover, which is fine. It was $4.67. Got this J. Jill shirt for $4.67. And really like this. It's an Eddie Bauer sweatshirt for $4.67. And this is, kind of like a workout shirt, $4.67. So some orange stuff. And then I got this dress, which I really liked. It's got this beading on the bottom. It's Jones, New York. I paid $7.22. So I was happy with my purchases today. Well, friends, thanks for watching all the way to the end. I really do appreciate it. And as your reward, I have a story to tell you. Now, this is really John Wayne's story, so I'm going to go interrupt him in his office and see if I can get him to tell it. It's a story from his juvenile delinquent days. So hold on just a minute and let's see if we can get him to tell the story. Well, I want to ask you a question, and I need you to answer it.
Okay.
Can you tell me the story of when you vandalized Zarda Dairy?
I did not vandalize it. I enhanced it.
You enhanced. Can you tell me the story of the time you enhanced Zarda Dairy?
So, Zarda Dairy was a small local chain of it was gas station, dairy store, convenience store. But anyway, their signature thing was they had a big cow on the top of each building. That
Bossy.
Bossy the cow on most of the stores.
Because they used to have Bossy they pulled behind in parades.
That was Big Bossy.
That was Big Bossy.
Yeah, these were Big Bossy was probably 4 times life size. The regular Bossies were life size. And anyway, one day after work, me and some buddies thought it would be funny. So Bossy sat up on the top of the building, facing out a corner, facing out the parking lot. And they had floodlights that shone on her face and everything. And she was just bolted to steel framework up there.
Over the door.
It was over the front door. Look, she was looking out over the parking lot. And we climbed up there and unbolted her and turned her around and bolted her back down. So now the floodlights were shining on her butt. And it was,
Her derriere.
Her derriere, yes, yeah. So when you're
How old were you?
I was 18, probably, yeah.
So old enough to know better.
18's not old enough. At 18, it's really, really funny. In fact, it's pretty funny right now, even.
So how many of it did you take? How many of your friends and you did it take to turn? I mean, how much did this cow weigh?
Oh, she probably weighed a couple hundred. There were 4 of us, but it was, she probably weighed a couple hundred pounds. She was pretty wobbly when you're picking her up by her feet.
How long did it take the store to recognize that the derriere was now facing the door?
Oh, it was noticed immediately. They started getting phone calls. The main office did. So I was asked about it, and I was like, I told them I thought it was pretty funny, but I didn't know anything about it. So
you're a liar and a vandalizer.
Yeah, I was.
Well, friends, there you have it. That's what really happened. And John Wayne was not caught. Him and his fellow juvenile delinquents got away with it. So who would have thought he would have turned out as good as he did? But he did. So now we have the full story. We know who turned around Bossy. If there's anyone still alive who remembers, now you know who it was. Now, if you want more great stories, you want to learn how to save on food, you're just curious what I'm going to eat this week, then please subscribe. That's the only way to keep on top of it. So hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. And all you're going to get is good ideas and stories. Thanks so much. Have a great day.